being HP, being the market leader in the print industry, we do need to listen to the customers, understand what they're looking for, and how they use their things too. And then sometimes the customer doesn't know exactly what they're looking for, but they need something. And so we try to do all those things. And throughout the years, we've really focused on, well, one, making sure that we can deliver a printout that is acceptable. And then number two, making sure that it's reliable and consistent, so that it's the same from page one to page empty. And the overall experience, is it easy to print? Is it hard to print? The newest things we're working on is getting images out of your mobile device, right? So how do you get it from here to here when you do need to print? Now every printer that HP has comes with an email address. Right now we're in Peru, I live in San Diego. My printer at home is connected to the web, and it has its own email address, which I can rename it to anything I want to. I just call it my home printer. And if I send an email to it, it will print whatever is attached or the email itself. But these little metal pieces here are the print heads. Now, how do we make the world's fastest printer? Well, this is a traditional print head. It's much, much smaller than this. And so how we do it is the traditional print head, when it printed a piece of paper or an image, what it would do is it would scan back and forth, right? So it'd create one line, advance the paper, create another line, keep doing that. This new print head, you realize that it's the same width as the entire paper.
Okay.
So instead of scanning now, the paper just passes right underneath it and it's done.
Jesus.
So this doesn't move. And as far as nozzles or how many holes that we have for ink to fall or drop out of, there's over 42,000 nozzles on this print head. And so that combined with the speed at which it can fire, up to 36,000 times per second per nozzle, you start realizing that we can actually deliver billions of drops per second across the entire print head, which then can create the world's fastest print. Even if you have access to the high quality original HP ink, when this cartridge is empty, it's seen one lifetime of use.
Okay.
And just like anything in the world, shoes or cars or whatever, there's a limited use before it starts to wear out and break down. So, there's all kinds of things associated with this cartridge. So, yes, this cartridge is empty now. The print head has fired billions and billions of drops of ink, so that has a use. There's also seals and things inside. There's these foam pieces that help regulate how much ink is delivered. There's filters, there's all kinds of things. And even if we refilled this with the high quality HP ink, it wouldn't perform the same as a new cartridge. So the next best alternative then is to offer new cartridges at a fair price or at a best value. And of course we know that the complaint is inkjet cost a lot. But the reality is there's so much technology that goes into this, and you're paying for really the print head design, all the ink formulation, all the effort that goes into it. And the cost actually, proven with like the OfficeJet Pro, can be half the price of laser. So there's some great value going on out there today. I think we've had or heard a lot of discussion on like print is dead, people aren't printing anymore, but I think you'll see that people still do print. It's just changing what we're printing. And we've seen this throughout the years. There's different applications, there's different uses, there's different needs. And so I think the future is that, there's still printing happening, but maybe people are using it differently. They want things more instantly, like going back to your mobile and phone, and how do we easily get things out of there.